Expelliarmus! Incendio! Accio! Levioso! Incendio! Accio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Incendio! Nothing to do now but keep going. Expelliarmus! Incendio! Nothing to do now but keep going. Incendio! Revelio! Incendio! Revelio! Incendio! The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. Revelio! Accio! Incendio! Revelio! Expelliarmus! Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described. Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Ranrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
Incendio!
I won't rest until you're...
Accio! Incendio!
No!
Accio! No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me. Revelio! I wonder how big this place is. That must be where all this leads. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this.
Incendio! Accio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Nothing else. But if Jackdaw could solve this, so can I.
Expelliarmus! Incendio!
If I could summon that platform to me, I could likely get on it. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
Accio! Revelio.
Remarkable. It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there.
Accio! Revelio.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
Accio! Incendio.
Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this.
Incendio. 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 Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Incendio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Incendio.
8 legs is simply too many. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what beheaded Richard Jackdaw.
Incendio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Expelliarmus!
Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way.
Revelio!
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Oh, shame. Those splinters must be what's left of Ollivander's wand. At least... Here it is, the map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus! Incendio! Accio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Levioso. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Incendium. Levioso. Incendium. Revenge.
But that's unnerving. What's happening? I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section. Where am I?
Oh no, the room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this?
I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
Revelio.
Can it be?
It's you.
Has some...
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much, but first, a map found in a certain...
I don't have the book with me, sir.
I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book? I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
You need to learn the
Revelio.
Useful for pushing objects or adversaries
Lumos.
away. Required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
Come now, Annabelle. It was a long time ago.
Revelio. Lumos. Lumos. Protego.
Everybody grab a broom, and we shall get started. Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Hello.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely. as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation.
This, I fear, some of you have forgotten.
Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu.
Not a fan, I take it?
Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up!
Thank you.
Now, your turn.
Up,
Up.
up, you stupid ratty school broom!
Up.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The brooms are school property. I want them returned in one piece.
Wish I had my own broom. This'll take some getting used to.
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we? This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view!
Hello! Nice day for a flight! Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year. Whoa, our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
This is rather fun.
Oh, well done! Have a moment? I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We met in the common room. I'm Everett Clopton. So, care to join me for a bit of high-flying fun?
Can't say no to that.
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Ha! Now that's more like it!
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's the gallows whistle. This concludes our tour. Let's hurry back. Looks like she's already in mid-class. Better hurry and hand in our broom. Dismount here.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom, the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Sorry about that business.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
I could show her a thing or two if I had my own.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then?
If you can. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
I wish I could afford my Spintwitches is open in Hogsmeade. All the
Madam could get...
I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare?
Please meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
Revelio.
Hello, Miss...
Albie Weeks. Got a few rare Win Wisps too.
Sounds quite the array of...
Nice doing business with you. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again. That item is of the highest quality. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Well, I'm afraid that costs a bit more than you have. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some... What?
That sounds...
Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm. Pardon me, but were...
Told horrible...
You want me to follow the butterflies?
I do, yes. If you wouldn't mind.
Very well.
Oh, you can usually find me right around here. I hope to see you soon. Don't forget, the butterflies always seem to be on the fringes of the Forbidden Forest. Good luck.
Revelio. Revelio.
You shall hold that wand still.
Expelliarmus! Accio!
There they are. She wasn't making it up. Well, we've come this far. Miss Willardsey might get an answer about these butterflies. Well, look what we have here.
Revelio.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me...
Of course.
Well, you took the fall for... I did.
This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister.
Revelio.
She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. Trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize them.
Revelio.
We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses...
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind. His wand seems almost sentient.
Is that how he found this place?
No, I've never heard again.
Understood.
His father's family are obsessed with... Anyway.
Really?
Like the blasting. Professors say it.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more, but you should learn it. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their...
Confringos!
Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it. That's it!
I think I've got it.
Well done.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrow. I swore we'd never live it down.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been...
There's more where that came from. Haven't been here in some time.
I'm sorry about your sister.
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come...
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
We're meeting a new student. Cheers.
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing. I assume it's to do with...
Nothing gets past... And... You must promise to keep...
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret...
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see wisp. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow...
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, in the meantime, spend as much time here. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you. I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles. You breathe a word about this place to anyone. Not even your precious Professor Fig will be... My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if...
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him. Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough... Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Spare a moment? I could use your help.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. I've heard.
That's nice to hear.
I'm going to presume you're... You see, we were learning to repel...
Well, they seem innocent.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, but you have to...
I do not have to admit that. Anyway... To make matters worse...
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. It's supposedly... I was hoping you could go... Say a bit of an exception.
Very well. If I'm in...
Grand.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing. Revelio. Lumos.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty. Why else would it be?
Since when should it matter what anyone...
Confringo! Revelio!
Revelio.
These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling.
Revelio. Accio. Incendio.
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
Lumos. Accio.
Seems the Devil's Snare was protecting a chest of some kind.
Lumos. Confringo. Lumos.
I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacula would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery.
Confringo. Lumos.
That youngun's now a teacher herself.
Have you found anything to, prove my bravery yet?
Hello, Doc.
That's... I appreciate you getting it for me.
Of course.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein. This'll show Everett how... Thank you again. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein dunking for me.
they ask you a question.
Revelio. Professor Weasley?
Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor. What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever.
Lumos.
I'd only planned to suggest
Revelio.
to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? You must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you've found it.
Reparo.
There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away. Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on.
Revelio.
Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this.
Can't you keep it down?
Give you an opportunity to explore on your own. Locate Deke.
Yes, Professor. Accio. Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them!
Revelio.
No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
Revelio. How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps
Accio.
you should summon your wits and find out.
Accio. Accio. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio.
Dear me.
Confringo. Accio. Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
I hope that house elf can find us in here. Yikes! Careful!
Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement. It's unplottable, so what? Deke's seen students in... You seem to have
I was thinking about needing a place away.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can...
Well then, the room can provide you. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar...
Revelio.
Clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed. You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
I imagine the desk of description will come in.
It will. I hope. Now, I'll...
Conjuring?
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like...
I did.
While resources, they can also be collected by...
I see.
You can indeed. Why don't you give it a try? You should find both...
Revelio.
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deke will be here to answer any...
I will be sure.
Good.
Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the Ministry, hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine.
I'm ready. I have the moonstone you...
Good. Then you can conjuration can be used. Why don't you try?
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Good work. Shall we move on?
I've conjured everything I...
You can change the colours, patterns, and styles of your furniture to... Let's get started, shall we? What's... Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it.
I have some questions about...
Yes?
Thank you, Professor. I have no more questions.
I'll be here if you need anything else. Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Try aiming at the floor or at that balcony whilst using the altering spell. Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Professor... I'd like...
Quite. Of course, you needn't. Now you have learned. An even big...
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your need. If you'd like to come...
Thank you, Professor. I shall...
Good.
I'd rather go alone.
To a dance?
Revelio. You showed that troll what's what, didn't you?
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Fine. Wouldn't listen to...
Listen, Professor. So much Your friend, Mr. Ollivander, sent me an owl asking for help.
He did he?
And so I went...
What do you mean, statues?
Yes, which led me...
Who on earth is Richard?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Lumos. Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. Map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary, the potential and power of which will unlock. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my...
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key.
Precisely. In light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted...
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong. They will test your ability, but of equal importance, you will need patience. The trials have much to teach.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we may already be too late.
This is grave news, indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. You may have seen it yourself.
I don't think I have. Perhaps your young friend is not as well traveled.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go it.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I...
Until then.
Resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio. Revelio.
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we? I hope to see you again. Farewell for now. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.